Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. It's your host with the most. It's your boy Marco the Kettle from the Kettles Lounge. Now, I'm gonna do the Division 2 today, simply because a lot of times you might notice it, not with Astro, but and it won't be with this one as well. Whenever I get my Bloodborne video done, it'll be on that one as well. But in my Black Ops 3, I believe it is. It's either my Black Ops 3 or my Ascend Shaft review. In the comments, Mr. Ewok, the man himself, love him. Ewok's made a very good point. It's why do I put the reviews out, but the gameplay is not of the game itself. And you'll come to find, because some of these games like Rocket League, Need for Speed I probably could have done, but Rocket League, Need for Speed, not Need for Speed, Goat Simulator, My Name is Mayo, you know, they're ones I have done over a year ago. Same with the Black Ops 3. And with Black Ops 3, I've got enough footage on my channel as a whole.
Yep.
To for you to see that I've done it. Not necessarily I've done it, but you can see what the game is. So if I don't have footage for a game, it's simply just because it's an old game. It's an old game, and I've just I don't have any footage for it to use as just background clips. But that's it. Onto the Division 2. Now, for those who don't know what the Division 2 is, you have to go through, I believe it's 15 levels in total. And the story behind it is, I believe it's of viruses, gone out, and you have to. I don't even know. In New York, there's a bunch of gangs and bad factions. We'll go with factions, and you just got to kill them all and destroy all their bases. And pretty much here we've got I believe this is the Hyena headquarters in the footage behind you. This is need to be level 25 to access this. But okay, that's about it. Let's go to difficulty. Now difficulty. This one is a hard one for me to rate, just simply because the online ones. Now, the problem with this game is no matter what world tier you're on, I'll not spoil what world tiers are, just no matter what world tier you're on, no matter if you're level 3, or whenever you can join conflict, or whether you're level, armor level 500, you cannot, you can physically, words are hard, you physically, oh my god, I'll get there eventually, don't worry, you physically can't predict how long the online one takes. If you scour the internet on Reddit, you'll come to find that it took me 11 matches of conflict to beat it. No, 12. I lost 12 matches of conflict in a row. I had my KD was incredibly low. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I got mad. I'm no one to get mad, but I got mad.
Jesus, I just watched that come up to us.
So yeah, that one bumps difficulty up for me. Same with the Dark Zone. You need to, I believe it's hijack and extraction in a Dark Zone, in an occupied Dark Zone. You need to kill a rogue agent in each Dark Zone, and it's extract an item from each Dark Zone. Now, kill a rogue agent and extract an item. They both can be boosted, but if you don't have anyone to boost them with,
oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
killing a rogue agent is in each Dark Zone is going to be hard. Because more often than not, when an agent goes rogue, he'll go to manhunt status, and if they're in manhunt status, more often than not, they're going to try and kill you. And once again, more often than not, they'll succeed. So that one bumps difficulty up for me just because it's a PvP rather than the PvE of the rest of the game. Other than that, completing all missions on hard. Solo, once you, before you do the final stronghold, it's not too hard. There is ways to get around, of course. Like if you find armor, because with your armor you can have different types. You have one that boosts damage, one that boosts skill levels, and one that is more armor orientated. If you get say what is it? If you get an armor one, no. If you get a skill tier 1 and you get a drone, if you get a drone or a turret, you can literally sit behind a wall and just breeze through the entire levels. All the levels, sorry. Would I recommend this? Probably not. Just simply because, I mean you can, but which comes to my next point, exotic crafting. The exotic crafting is you get different parts from doing different things, like you have the there's the Desert Eagle, I forget the name off the top of the head. That one you get from beating an enemy in the final stronghold, but the final stronghold takes you straight into World Tier 1. You get from beating the final enemy in the stronghold. And where's the next parts? You have to do 3 other missions. I believe it's the Air and Space Museum, Space Administration HQ, and something else all on hard. So I'd recommend getting at least one part of an exotic. And probably the P90 exotic's probably your best bet because that's the easiest. But you do need the keys to unlock all the parts on them. Okay, but difficulty, I'm gonna give it a 4. 4 out of 10 on a personal level. It's not really, it's not hard. It's a breeze to go through, and like I said, you've got level 6 skill level. Yeah, you walk it through it all anyway. And is that it? 4, yeah, online. On a good day, online can bump it up to it'll keep it 4, but on a bad day, it'll bump it up to probably a 5 or a 6. And if you have no one to help boost you with the Dark Zone stuff, then could easily reach 7s. what do I rate the platinum? Now, how do I rate platinums? I've said this before, but just to remind you, it's on time, it's on difficulty, how fun it is to play by yourself.
I think on the left side.
I forget what I rate my platinums on.
Yeah, okay.
Time, difficulty, how fun it is to play by yourself. Is there any tedious trophies that you have to go out your way? We'll come to that. And is there anything else? It'll come to me. Time spent, well, altogether, including both my accounts, I have 200 hours in this game. Not because I went for platinum, just because I like this game.
Down.
Yeah.
Was it, I believe I started when I had 66 hours on this account. And I ended up with 111. But the platinum itself didn't actually take 55 hours because I did the DLC as well. And the DLC is where the big problems lie for me. Because if you have the DLC and you go into the Warlords of New York expansion, if you're playing with someone else who doesn't have it, you can no longer play with them. Well, you can, but you can't. My meaning behind that is, so you go to the Warlords of New York expansion, and you're stuck in New York, and while you're in New York, you cannot come back until you beat the DLC. So, like I said, if you're playing with someone, then best of the other DLC to play with you. But it's just better to just not go to the DLC, unless you haven't done any missions on hard. If you go to DLC, then there'll be like this skyscraper you can go to. If you go up the skyscraper and try and get better skill to your armor, and that'll help you get through hard missions. I think I did all mine on the hardest difficulty with few extras.
I'm just gonna fast
But yeah,
back to the
so don't go to DLC unless you want to. Unless you don't mind time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Don't go to DLC. Difficulty we've covered. I'm giving it a 4 out of 10 on a personal estimation. How fun is it to play by yourself? I'm giving this one a 4 again. Division 2, playing by yourself on the Division, I don't think it's that good. I think it's a game designed to be co-oped. Of course you can go solo, but like I said, it's a game designed for co-op. So not going to, not doing it co-op, it's quite lackluster. You miss a lot of the brilliance behind the game. But but that's me personally. And if I'm honest, everything bores me when I'm by myself. So yeah, 4 out of 10 on that one. What was the other one? Just go down. Tedious trophies. Oh my god. There's a trophy in this game called Collect Any Suit of Card, and it can either go really fast or they can go really slow. If you're me, it went really slow because I got so unlucky. Let me explain what the cards are. So everyone knows what a deck of cards is. If not, there's 13 cards and 4 suits. And the way you get the cards in this game is that you kill a named enemy, and they're normally gold enemies. I don't know if you do it early, if they're not, but I believe they're all gold enemies. only one spawn every half an hour. So you have 50. You have a 30 in 52 or 1 in 4 to get the protect. And at the end, I think I thought you had to get all 12 before you can get the final cards in each one. But Villa, who I'm playing with in this footage, was, the man got lucky. He was like, yeah, no, look, and yeah. So I just got really unlucky here. But like I said, you need to wait every half an hour once you've killed one. And the spawn in locations, if you look at my map where that main mission was, just under my current position, towards the end of the footage that's just ended. There's a giant circle. To the top of that circle is where one spawns. Just go back there every half an hour and you'll get that one. Other tedious trophies, do all missions on hard, your Dark Zone, kill rogue agents, and if you're real unlucky, Occupied Dark Zone. The Occupied Dark Zone spawns after you go into World Tier 1. And more often than not, it's filled with people in Manhunt. So you're more likely to die. But if you got someone, to boost that way, it'll go by in a breeze. And is it missions on hard? Essentially just doing all the missions on hard again. And winning skirmish or domination is stupid, because everyone chooses skirmish, and like I said, everyone's time to kill is super high. Everyone's got like what is it? It's like 90,000 damage guns with 1400 RPM. And they have 1.5 million health. It just gets ridiculous. But after a while, you'll eventually get a game where someone can carry you. But that's it on tedious trophies. And if there's one of them, revive an agent. If you don't have a friend to help you, you'll be waiting a while for that one, because people normally just respawn. If they go down rather than waiting. But yeah, I think that's it. I could be wrong.
Is all left.
Is there anything else? No glitch trophies, thankfully.
Interesting way of entering.
And there is multiplayer trophies, but
unsettling.
So, overall, I think I'd give it, in my experience, I'd give it a 7. I really like the 7s on this channel. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The time's not too long. It's around 45 hours on the extreme. Or if you do DLC before you do finish the trophies, then you'll have around 50 hours, maybe 60. What else is there? Yeah. Multiplayer trophies are shocking. That's why it's not any higher, because I really did not enjoy them, and how unlucky I got with the deck of cards. Also didn't help the rating of it, but yeah. So 4 out of 10 on difficulty, and there's 7. I'm gonna give it a 6.5 out of 10 on rating. It is one of my favourite games, but going for that platinum was oh so tedious. And once again, I don't know why I've added this at the end of the thing. Everything was my opinion. might not be delivered the best. It might deliver it in a way, that makes it sound like a bad game. Look at other people's gameplay. I've got it here, of course. Look at other people's gameplay. Look at trailers. Judge for yourself whether this game you want to buy. And don't let any of my opinions sway you. And that's been all. So yeah, 4.7, where's that come from? 4.10 to on the difficulty, 6.5 on the rating for the platinum. Anyway, it's been your host for the most. It's been your boy Marco the Kettle from the Kettle Lounge.
Jesus, I just watched that.
That's
come
all.
up to us.
Have a good day.
Oh, well, that's
Stay safe
one down.
and peace.